eyebrows right now?
They look really good.
You know why?
Did you have a plug festival yesterday?
No. Well, the shape is the same.
Did you color them?
I
I
basically.
I was gonna ask you
Not
that.
like only with pencil just now. Basically, what happened was I got peer pressured into doing this whole Halloween thing, which I hate dressing up with a passion. So I decided that I was going to be Rosie the Riveter. Do you know who she is?
No.
Okay, she is this like iconic, I want to say 40s woman, because like during World War II, basically all the men were at war, so the women had to be the ones like working in factories and stuff.
Yeah.
So there was like this whole movement of like how like women are like I think
I feel like
I could be very wrong about this.
picturing like a poster in my
Yes,
head.
it's
She's
a
the poster.
So she's the poster of the woman with like the red bandana,
and the pink thing,
so
smock thing.
She's wearing like a collared shirt that's like rolled up at the sleeve.
Oh yeah, I know, and a rolling pin.
And it says no rolling pin, and then it says you're so close. And then it says we can do it in big letters, and she's doing this thing where she's making a muscle.
It's her arm.
It's her. It's a big arm.
I know what you're talking about.
So she has her hair up in this literally just like a red and polka dotted bandana, and it's tied at the top. And she's wearing like these rolled up sleeves, and she's making this muscle, and she's called Rosie the Riveter, which she was like this poster woman for women getting into the workplace. So I was like, that's a really easy costume.
Yeah,
I have
you
this
can
like
use stuff
sleeveless
from what you already own.
Right. I have a sleeveless like chambray like jean collared shirt. She wears a pin. I went to Ricky's today.
Oh, I love Ricky's.
Because I needed a bandana, and I like didn't know exactly what store to go to, and I knew that they would definitely have it there. So they're like crazy Halloween right now. It's like crazy. So I found.
Did you go to a pop-up one or a regular one?
No, I went to the regular one. Except the regular ones just literally they like used every space of like where the shampoos usually are with costumes.
Yeah, it's a zoo in there.
So I found a red bandana, and then I was like, you know what? She has in the picture. She has on her collar. She has a pin, and it's like a women's like working union pin that she puts on her collar. And I was like, I should just buy a pin of like if I could find one of a woman or something. Yeah. So I'm looking through all these pins with like dogs or like ironic statements of some sort. One of them had the words of rough draft on it, and I thought that was kind of clever because of the draft. I don't know, this whole thing. And then someone was like, oh, there are more pins over there. And I went, and they had a Rosie the Riveter pin.
Oh, my God, it's meant to be. It's a perfect costume.
So meta. So now I have this pin on my collar of Rosie the Riveter, and it says, we can do it,
and
which is perfect.
That's also good for when people are like, what are you supposed to be? And you have your person.
This is why I hate dressing up, because people always want to know what you're dressed up as. And you're like, oh, I have to explain this, or like, it has to be either super obvious or super like easy to explain. Right. And also imagine like at a party where everyone's yelling and you're like, oh.
I know.
So now I feel like if someone asks me, it's going to be a little bit more obvious. I could just literally just like pop the pin and be like, I'm her.
Yeah. I once went to a costume party and someone was like, who are you? And I was like, I'm Kira. And he was like, no, who are you? And I was like, I'm Kira. And he's like, no, what are you? And I was like, really? I was dressed as a dork, obviously. And I was like, will you say who are, like, I don't know. I just thought it was stupid.
Right. I mean, like, I think the first time the confusion made sense.
Yeah. I was like, and also, just to be clear, I didn't know this person.
Right.
So it was like an introduction, I thought, but no.
So I like to do minimal. Like a dork is good because it's like minimal. You get to wear your own clothes.
Yeah, I borrowed my brother's suspenders and I wore like a dorky skirt and like kids.
It
was also a really comfortable costume to wear to a party. It wasn't like in heels and tights. It was just really comfortable.
Yeah, so you don't also feel like an idiot when walking down. And, like, I know it's Halloween and everyone is dressed up and like they all look slutty or whatever.
But that's in their comfort zone.
Right, so I don't want to look like an idiot. Like I don't want tons of makeup on my face and people being like, what I think one year I was walking home from the Halloween parade and we all decided to dress up like zombies. So I had a white face with blood coming out of everywhere and like black and like I ended up like looking fine, and then I'm walking home and I'm wearing like my coat and regular shoes and regular clothes and just all this makeup on my face, and this random guy in my street is like, hey, where are you coming from? And I'm like, I'm coming from the Halloween parade.
I'm coming from the gym.
And he's like, were you a zombie? I'm like, yes. I was so embarrassed because I was really wearing normal clothes.
It's really funny.
I just still had the makeup on my face.
I happen to think, though, that people shouldn't be allowed to wear, like, those masks that you can't tell who they are.
Oh, no, that's scary.
Like,
so
I took classes, like, near NYU, and I went to school on the day of the Halloween parade, and it was really scary because people are getting on the subway. Like, people are crazy, and what if they do something and then there's no way of even knowing who
Right,
did
exactly.
it?
So this guy was like,
really
oh,
scary.
do you live in the neighborhood? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, where are you going? I was like, I'm going home now. And I kept walking. And he, like, put his hand down. He's like, hi, my name is...
my boyfriend's house.
I know. He's like, my name is blah, blah, blah. And he's like, will I see you again? I'm like, I really have to go now. And I, like, kept walking. I'm like, you're literally hitting on the girl in a zombie costume. At, like, 11 o'clock. I know. I was like, at 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, this is gross. Stop talking to me.
Oh, where are you coming from? Like,
Right.
what is this stupid question?
So at least, okay, so back to the eyebrows. So basically, I wanted to look as much like I've done some effort and not just like I put a bandana on my head and like put a pin on like this like sleeveless like button-up shirt. So she has very strong makeup on in the thing. Like her eyebrows are really dark. So
she have red lips?
Really red lipstick. So I'm going to do red lipstick. And I think everything else is just pretty much normal, like probably like really dark eyeliner.
Yeah.
So I was like, I've never really colored in my eyebrows, so I decided to try it. It's too much for me on a daily basis.
No, I actually like it.
But this is what people do on a regular basis.
You look tan. More tan. I really like it, actually.
So I think that there's like a better way of doing it. I basically use brown eyeliner.
Yeah.
But there are makeup like brow things that are probably, it just seems very bold for me. But maybe people like it. I don't know.
I do like it. But wait, where's your gold?
It's Sephora.
I really like it.
This is also what we like talking about.
Sun-kissed look. I don't have that.
I think most of the time we're just going to be talking about Sephora because we love going there, and
we also have some fashion, conversations. Like we want to talk about leggings. I know we talked about that because jeans are so uncomfortable. But leggings also have their pitfalls, So we have to delve a little bit deeper into the legging thing.
So we'll get to that.
At some point you can contribute.
Yeah, definitely.
Like at some point
winter wear is gonna be coming in soon. I
just
bought a pair of boots.
Ah.
Not like UGG type boots, but for Payless.
I love those UGG boots though, because I even wear them around my apartment because the heat stinks, and sometimes it's just nice to when your feet are warm.
Yeah.
Everything feels better.
So so
leather boots.
Yeah.
That's an important
topic.
That's
actually
fall.
Yeah, I know. I have to buy a new pair, so I'm gonna have to discuss that with you.
The heel on the bottom of my boot, one of them, fell off. Like that
happened to me.
So I was one day. I was like, why do I keep slipping on this foot? And then I realized it's not hollow. Like there's something, but it's not what you're supposed.
So
but I keep wearing them because I really like them.
The cover of the heel came off.
Yeah.
And so now I see the inside of what the heel is made out of.
Yeah, but it's not hollow. But yeah, it's like that. It's looks like plastic.
Yeah, so I actually bought them at Nordstrom, and they return things. So I returned them, and I'm like, just send me a new pair because I love these shoes.
Just so you know, we do keep things also that
No, I returned them because the heel fell off. I think I was legit.
Yeah, that is.
So they called me and they're like, so we don't have that in your size anymore, so we're just gonna give you your money back. Which is fine. I got like $100 back.
Has good stuff. That's where I got mine that I really loved, although they broke, but it's been a year. And one of the reasons why I got them is because for some reason last year, or maybe because I ran for the first time in my life, I couldn't zip anything over my calves, like boots. So the ones I got are like fabric in the back and they like stretch a little bit, and I got them at DSW.
So I just got a pair of DSW. They're my first heeled boots, and I'm really excited about it. And I've worn them a couple of times, and by the end of the night my feet hurt, but it's not the worst. But yeah, I should get like big to the knee ones or something. I
love them. I wear them to work too because then I don't have to worry about wearing Uggs and then switching into flats. Yeah, it's like a look that I can just wear. Right. And then if you go for dinner after work with friends, you look ready for dinner too.
Yeah. Okay, we should go.
Bye.
It's nice talking to you.